The next set of questions, just because the process of things will be started by host 3 candidates. So we're going to shift gears back to land use for Ms. Hall to start out. We've talked a little bit about this already, some of the candidates, but we'll dive directly into the East Roswell Target redevelopment. Recently, Roswell City Council, in what was a highly contentious process, approved the East Roswell Target redevelopment application. Do you agree or disagree with the City Council decision? Why or why not?
I completely disagree with the City Council decision. I spoke up against it at the meetings. What I heard from certain council members that were for it, they said, wow, this investor is investing $70+ million in our city. Well, the developer was investing $70 million. Well, that $70 million, we don't see any of it. What did Roswell get? 350 apartments and 70 townhouses and some outbuildings that are being redeveloped that are existing there. So that was really a missed opportunity for a true mix of use in vertically even integrated property.
Thank you.
Mayor and Council, Lee Fleck, 435 North Pond Trail. As I assured you, I would be back. My wife has sent you an email, Mayor, and as well as Mr. Palmer, asking if this is the final report. What you have on your website indicates that this is a draft report. Now, Mayor, in the last open mic session, you made the following commitment.
I'd like to state for the record that the report that he's referring to should be to us within a couple of weeks. It will be presented at a public meeting, so everything that we see, you'll see, and you can see it as soon as we see it. So please just, and I'll ask someone to get in touch with you to make sure, Mr. Fleck, that you know when it's going to be presented at a public.
I've never been contacted, so I assume the final report is still pending. Now, I want to make some comments about what the draft report that's on the city website. Having read the 180-page report, the most glaring fact I found was on one single page, page 146, which provides an analysis of the workload of the entire Roswell Police Department by crime activity zones. That's this area over here, C, D, and E. 52% of all the crime handled by uniformed police officers occurs in those 3 sections, which is identified here in yellow. Now, this pie graph illustrates slightly over 50% of all the crime in the entire city of Roswell in 2018 was in East Roswell within C, D, and E, commonly referred to as Charlie, Delta, and Echo crime activity zones. These 3 zones are within the graphic area that has been defined by the city of Roswell as East Roswell. This definition was established by the mayor and city council with the advent of the East Roswell Economic Development Action Committee as the area from Warsaw Road to the Gwinnett line. There's the Roswell Police budget for next year, $20 million. Now, the uniform police portion of the budget constitutes $8.8 million. This one particular page is something that I have been looking for many, many years, because this monetizes your police costs like never before this city has ever seen. And what I mean by that is this outfit that did this report obviously took your criminal activity analysis by the various zones and broke it out. So when you talk about $8.8 million of uniform officers' costs are associated with this area alone. Here it is, this area alone. So you're talking about over $4.5 million in uniform police costs go directly here. Now, monthly, these reports come out. I get them every month. And every incident of crime is identified by a physical location, by an address. Okay? Now, I can go through this and show you every address that's underlined happens to be an apartment location. So when you take this analysis, 63% of all the crimes occurred in apartments, which means that $3 million of your budget for the police goes exclusively policing apartments. You have never seen these numbers before. This is something that your people should find very informative. And as a matter of fact, you can actually take these numbers, you can dig down further, and you can go by zone and identify costs by each individual zone. So, for the new apartment complex that you have approved, 425 apartments at the target, you will need to hire one more police officer and buy one more motor vehicle for the police department. Thank you.